Hello everybody, I have a little bit of a strange video tonight. I don't know if anybody will ever see it or click on it and watch it. I probably wouldn't because it's going to be titled something weird, I'm sure. But this is basically what you need to know about your food delivery driver. Whether that's Uber Eats, Postmates, DoorDash, I don't even know what others are out there. But first, a little backstory. So I do not drive full-time. I have a job. However, times are crazy. The world is crazy right now, and people are suffering. So luckily, I didn't lose my real job. But my hours did get cut for a while, and my pay got cut for a while because that's the world we live in. But I was very blessed to still have a job, but I needed something to fill in the gaps and make up the difference because I'm a single female. The bills didn't go down, but my income did, and I still had things I had to take care of. So I needed something to fill in that gap. Furthermore, even after things sort of kind of got back to normal, I mean, they're still not normal, but as far as my pay and my hours, I still do it on the weekends. And then through the holidays, because I picked up some less fortunate families for Christmas that I provided Christmas for, and so I needed to drive to use that money to do for others because that's just the kind of person I am. Now, I'm not saying that's everybody's motivation. I'm not saying that I am representative of everybody. I'm just trying to drive a point home before I get into talking about what I want to talk about. So I just kind of wanted you to know my why, why I'm out there driving. That's why. We live in a time where people are trying to do what they can to make ends meet, or they're fearful to go out. So they need someone that, can do the safety precautions and is willing to go out, go into these restaurants, put ourselves at risk, and get your food to you. So that's my why. So that's cleared up and out of the way. But there are some things that I want you to know if you subscribe to these services, if you get people to deliver you food. I just want to make sure you're thinking about it from every angle and maybe understanding it for what it is. So when you use one of these services to get a delivery to your home or work or whatever, you pay a fee. That fee does not all go to the driver. Some of it does, but it's probably more like a 30-70 split, meaning the driver gets about 30% and the company gets about 70%. That's how these companies stay in business. They're providing the technology, the apps, they're, linking people together, and they have these orders coming in and they're sending them out to the drivers and they're tracking. So obviously they're not doing it for nothing, okay? So the delivery fee that you pay does not 100% go to the driver. In fact, it's probably more like, a smaller percentage than what you think. That said, don't assume that the driver is getting paid all that money. And I say that to say, I want you to change your mindset. Maybe some of you don't need to change your mindset, but I just want you to think about it from the standpoint of if you went out to eat and you had a server, that server would be waiting on you as well as other parties. So her time would be divided. She would come check on you when needed. She would get your food order, go check on another table, come check to see if you need refills. But her time is split. She's earning money over here at another table. She's earning money over here at another table. She's earning money with your table. But the standard scenario, and you tip what you want, but average 18 to 20% is what you tip your server at a restaurant. And that server, like I said, is giving you good service, hopefully, but also divided and getting income from other tables. As a driver for a food service, we are devoted solely to you in that moment. From the time that order comes in on our app, we have to go to the restaurant to pick it up. We have to sit and wait at that restaurant if the order's not ready. We have to really ask sometimes, how much longer, what's going on, my order was already supposed to be picked up, it's late. We're with that order from the time it comes in till the time we deliver it to you and then get back to civilization if you live really far out so that we can pick up another order. So 100% of our time is you alone, going to the restaurant, waiting at the restaurant, verifying that everything was there on the list. Most of the bags are sealed now, but we still, if you asked for extra sauces or things like that, we ask, hey, is this in here? Hey, can you verify that this is in here? Sometimes we have to get really creative. I actually picked up an order at an ice cream shop, and when I got there, it's a delivery, I was there to pick it up, they handed me 2 huge cups, uncovered, just open, and pushed them across the counter for me to take. Not protected from germs and elements and meltage and whatever. That's not even a word, but anyway. So I was like, this isn't mine, and I'm taking it somewhere. It's like a 15-minute drive, and you don't have anything you can put it in. They're like, no, we really don't. So I started asking questions. I had to get creative. I had to help them come up with a solution to wrap those items, secure those items, and make them sanitary, like where I could transport them. So your driver is not, hopefully, just halfway doing it. I mean, we're there, we're in it. We're, like I said, from the time the order comes in on our phone, we drive to the restaurant, we wait at the restaurant, we question when need be. We make sure the items are there as much as possible. Like I said, items are sealed. Then we get in our car. We're using our gas, wear and tear on our vehicle, our tires, brakes, whatever. We're sitting in traffic. And then we're driving it all the way to you, wherever you may live. And sometimes I get deliveries in another town even, which is crazy. But so we're driving it all the way to you. We're getting out of our car, we're putting on our masks, we're walking to your door, we're either meeting you at the door or we're coming through your apartment community with the gate code and coming up the flights of stairs and driving around the community trying to find your particular unit. But we're either leaving it at your door, taking a photo so that we can verify that we did that. And then we have to drive back to where there are restaurants again before we can get additional orders. So I say that to say, it's a service, and I know serving is a really hard job. I've been a server before, but with a server, you're getting tips from multiple tables at one time. With food delivery, you're only getting money from that one person in that moment, and it's the time it takes to get to and from and back. Sometimes it's 30 minutes or more. Truth be told, sometimes it's even longer than that. So the next time you place an order for food delivery, I want you to keep in mind that that delivery fee that you pay to whatever service you're using, the majority of it is not going to the driver. The tip that you give, a lot of companies take a part of that too. It's just the nature of the beast, I guess. I mean, they wouldn't be in business if they weren't being smart business, doing smart decisions like that and making sure they're getting a cut. And there are people out there like me that need the money for whatever, whether it's for our personal bills or to do for others. So we're willing to do that. But just keep in mind when you get down to that area to put the tip, don't assume, oh, it's covered because I paid the fee. Also keep in mind how far out you live, what traffic's like, and keep in mind that if you went out to eat, you would probably tip a server 20% to split her time with you and other people. Your driver is giving you 100% of their time in that moment. And I can't tell you what to do. I just want you to think of it from a different perspective, maybe that you weren't aware of before, and kind of wrap your head around that. And then maybe, I don't know, just be extra kind to them, because like I said, we're sitting in traffic. We're dealing with people at restaurants that sometimes aren't very helpful. We're doing our best to get your food to you hot and fresh, with everything that you ordered, because we know you want to stay in the comfort of your home, whether it's for your health and safety or just because you've had a long day and you just really don't feel like getting out. Whatever the reason is, we're doing our best to get it to you. But keep in mind that in that moment, it's 100% for you, devoted to you, and maybe this may change some people's way of thinking. So the next time that you do place an order, when you get to that area where you've got a tip, keep that in mind. And if you have a driver that goes the extra mile to communicate to you, because we have to communicate to you if there's something wrong, or we should at least, hey, I'm at the store, you ordered a bottled drink, they don't have bottled drinks, it's only fountain, just want to make sure that's okay. Or, hey, I'm here and you ordered tenders, but they don't have tenders, but they have wings. I just, do you want that, or do you want me to cancel the order? Like, just keep in mind that we should be really focused on making sure that your conveniences are met, and maybe think about what it's worth to you to have someone else do that for you and what they're putting into it. So, and I know that after the fact you can tip more too, I think, because it's kind of hard to just throw a good tip out there not knowing what kind of service you're going to get. But if you get good service, just like you would at a restaurant, make sure that you let your driver know that and show them, because like I said, some of us are out here and we're really dependent on that money. And yeah, so that's my spiel for today. So thanks for the support, and thanks for using services like that so that somebody like me can fill in those gaps in slow times, or tough times, or use it to bless others. So thank you and have a blessed day.